Numbers 22, 21 to 41. So it's a very interesting account where um, because Balaam went with those officials, the Moabite officials, then God was really angry with him and sent an angel like with a drawn sword, and the angel said that if the donkey didn't like turn, then avoid the angel, then the angel would have killed Balaam. And so it's incredible that Balaam was beating his donkey, and then the donkey spoke, and then he talked back to it. So it's really weird. Like I wonder if like this is common or more common than today, but or he was really angry and he didn't really think about what was happening. So I'm not really sure, but the donkey is actually very logical in this passage. And then after that, Balaam even said, if you are displeased, then I will go back. But then the angel of the Lord told him to go with the men. So it's kind of weird how this kind of played out. So God didn't let him go, but then God doesn't want him to go, but then let him go, and then continues to let him go even though he was very displeased with it. So I don't really understand what God is thinking in here, but I know that his way is higher than my way and his thought is higher than my thought. So I'm not sure the whole dynamic and the reasoning that is taking place here. What I do know is that Balaam is really, like, he really wants to go, and God let him go permissively but doesn't like it. So then, and Balaam even said, I can't say whatever I please. So I think what will please him is to say things that will get him a reward, but he can't do that. And so he is even hinting at his displeasure of having to work for God. And then then it's also interesting that Balak sacrificed cattle and sheep to whom? Probably to his own gods, and then gave some to Balaam. So I think Balaam took those sacrifices even though he's supposed to be serving God. So like there's a lot of weird things that I don't understand about this passage, about why they do certain things, but I do know that Balaam is not like 100% for God and invested in God's what is pleasing to God. And then they went up to Bamoth Baal, and they can see the outskirt of the Israelite camp. So for sure Balaam is not part of the Israelite camp, but God is still working through him, and that's just interesting to know.